Good morning, Toastmasters. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Learning never ends. Hence, the teacher, the mentor, is always immortal. Toastmasters, the day you lose your father, you will realize that he was perhaps the only man who wanted you to be better than him. This L2P3 speech of mine on mentorship is dedicated to my strong man, to my hero, my father. And aptly titled, Learning Never Ends. Hence the teacher, the mentor, is always in me. My father taught me to believe in a day well spent, and that will lead to a life well lived. And he said, for that, find out what you're looking for in life. He said, boy, keep your hands clean, and your head will always be high. Dad said, a man who knows to stitch, to wash, to cook, to garden, depends on no one. Further he said, a man who wields an axe, knows to tie a rope, who knows to light a fire, who reads the newspaper, listens to the radio, who looks at the sun, the moon, the stars. He can survive anywhere in the world. Dad loved to walk. He would say, walk, think, talk, speak to yourself. Then you generate ideas, refine ideas. Dad would say, boy, speak your mind, speak aloud, make yourself heard. Then the world will count you in. Dad said, boy, as a man, you have to earn your bread. And to earn your bread, you have to work. And to be able to do work, you cannot afford to lose your mind. Hence, either you are mad or in a mental hospital, or you are good and at work. All this depression, hallucination, mental disturbance are the results of an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Your excuses not to work. Dad was the master of DYD. Every night he would say, do your duty. Morning he would say, do your duty. Evening he would say, do your this duty. I still have his voice behind me. And so all my work is up to date. And he was the master of DIY, do it yourself. When a carpenter would come, an electrician would come, or a plumber would come, he would make me stand beside them. So I know all the basic repairs of the house. And he was a master of pushing me into activity. At 9 years, he enrolled me in the Boy Scouts. So there I learned to camp, to trek, to forest firewood, to cook for myself, to find out the longitude of the place, to know which is the north, which is the south. Host of talent. And all this helped me. Not that I faced a survival situation, but in hostel, I took care of myself, I took care of all my hostel mates. I cooked for them when the cook was absent. I gave them medicine, I gave them first aid. I also showed them how to stitch buttons, stitch clothes. Dad would say, boy, why fear when God is near? And to prove it, he went out at 3 a.m. in the night with his army baton and he whacked the back of a thief who was breaking our neighbor's garage. Each morning, I woke up to the hum of Raghupati Raghava, Raja Ram, Patita Pavana Sitaram, Ishwar Allah Eranam, Sabko Sanmati Dev Bhagwan. Dad was a great admirer of Gandhiji, and like him, he was simple and humble. He would say all the problems in our country today are because we forgot Gandhiji. The greatest point of difference between me and my dad was in religion. Once upon a time I was so influenced by this Pandit, Fakir, Peer, Brahman, and believe me, they have leased off huge amounts of money, not less than 1.5 million rupees for me in donations alone. And they wasted too much of my time in pujas and rituals. But that was very different. He believed in God, but not in religion or rituals. He ate as he sat on the bed, and he also prayed at the same place. He said, when the soul is pure, all religion is fulfilled. Pandit, Fakir, Peer, Brahman, he chased away with a huge roar in his voice. They cursed him. I heard them cursing him, them muttering curses against him. I was so scared. Will the curses hurt him? Above all, given his disbelief for religion and rituals, will his soul get redemption? I was so scared about that. Will God accept his soul? Dad died on an auspicious Thursday evening, on the auspicious day of Lord Purnima, when ISKCON devotees were near his bedside, and I was chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Rama with my hand on his forehead. The time of his death is also without any dosha, any evil. In those 12 days that followed, my elder sister saw a very significant dream. She dreamt that she was in a very beautiful place, sitting on the stairs. A place so beautiful that she had never seen before. There were many pathways ahead of her. In the center of the pathways sat a man on an ornamental wooden choki with an ornamental wooden desk. Then from the sideways, Dad appeared and went up to the man, and then he went further ahead in the beautiful land. In his death, Dad taught me one final lesson: that God is not in that piece of skin. God is in our heart. Thank you, Christmas.